Rabbi Friedman was saying that Buddhism brings you happiness and Judaism brings you to fulfill Hashem's will. But the world was created for our good and for us to enjoy. So if that is the case, why shouldn't it be that the best and most correct and precise and easy way to come to happiness would come from Hashem's words, meaning from Judaism? Does this mean that if my number one goal in life for now is to be happy and constantly live in a happy state, should I better go and study Buddhism and leave Jewish studies for the moment? The point of it is this. If you are created for a certain purpose and you're not functioning according to that purpose, you can't possibly be healthy, whole, content, satisfied. It can't be. You can be distracted. It's not the same thing. So what I'm saying about the difference between Buddhism and Judaism is Buddhism is not a required discipline. It's optional. If you want happiness, this is what you do. But if that's not what you were created for, it won't work for you. Well, just an interesting thought in general for everyone's benefit. We say that the sun, the Torah says, the sun was created to illuminate the earth. That is its purpose. So the sun is there to give light. But what does it mean that the sun has the purpose of giving light? Isn't the purpose an intention and a thought in the Creator, not in the sun? So what does it mean? The sun exists to give light. What it exists for is not part of the sun, you would think. It's what the Creator was thinking when he created the sun. But if the sun was created by the Creator for the distinct purpose of illuminating the earth, if that's what its purpose is, then you would see it reflected in the nature of the sun. How do we see it? The sun cannot stop illuminating. It can't not shine. You can have clouds blocking it. You can have it be on the other side of the earth. But wherever it is, it shines. Because the purpose for which you exist, you cannot resist. It is what you are. You can't be any other way. So when we know what the purpose of a given thing is, we will notice that it doesn't have an option. It may have options in other things. A cow is a cow. It can't be anything other than a cow. But it can get up, it can lie down, it can eat this grass, that grass. Because it wasn't created to eat grass. It was created to be a cow, for whatever purpose the cow exists. The purpose is so essential to the existence of the created being that it can't not. Now, a human being is a little different because we were given freedom of choice, which means we are given the freedom to choose to go against the very purpose for which we exist. But since it is the purpose for which we exist, we can't go very far. Your freedom of choice can only take you so far. And that's why every Jew will serve the purpose of being a Jew. It may take a little longer, it may take a circuitous road, but it'll end up being the way it's supposed to be. Because if that's your purpose, then that's where you should go. Now, the suggestion that the world was created for our benefit, this was never an acceptable idea. And it doesn't really explain the nature of the world. If it was created for our benefit, wouldn't there be less suffering and less pain and more pleasure? I'm not talking about punishment for misbehavior. I'm talking about nature. Tsunamis and earthquakes and fires. And if it was all for our benefit, it doesn't explain the nature of our existence. So no, it was not created for our benefit. It was created for us to be in a relationship with God. But it's got to be beneficial to both. Otherwise, it's not a relationship. So the noble thing to do is to dedicate your life to the service of something bigger than yourself, not the pursuit of your own happiness, which kind of borders on narcissism. So what I'm saying is Buddhism promises you happiness, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work. It can give you a sense of happiness, but not the true happiness that comes from being what you were created to be.